What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Shop. My little thing I hang out and clear my mind in. Check it out. Oh my gosh, I just stepped on a box. But yep, there's the Camaro. Walk around this thing real quick. Still got the fuel rails off because it's still winter time. Man, we're just entering it. So yeah, kick your feet back because this thing ain't going to do burnouts until probably about March, baby. About March. Ooh, look at that bed. Wow! Come on back now. We're coming to talk about this. The old Camaro, man. Look at him. No more phase 2, 400 cubic inch, none of that. We're gonna, there you go, a little bit clear. Got the valve covers all cleaned up, real nice. And I got a new water pump on the way. I was gonna weld up this water pump, but I was like, man, I don't really want to put the heat in it and just be another reason for it to fail or anything. But the guy I bought the car from, he put all these sensors in the water pump. Got the water temperature sensor right there, which is conveniently blocked off right here with the black off down there. I don't know why, but yeah, got a new water pump on the way, and we're gonna black it out like we did this. As you can see, I hit this with a little flap wheel. Nothing too crazy, just clean up some of the casting marks on this. Usually they have like little nipples like right here. Clean those up. Got a new, I think this one's a Power Master alternator. I forget the amperage, but man, we're gonna hash on boom, boom, boom in the back. You know what I'm talking about? Got the sweet little fenders. I'm not gonna touch them because they're not bolted in either side. Ordered bolts. They sent me. Not even right. Not even close. Next thing at hand is we're gonna drop the subframe. Me and my daughter, we've done everything so far together. It's been awesome. She helped me paint the little radiator support tray, whatever this is. Yeah, Bosch. Helped me do the valve cover. She did a really good job. Like, it was pretty much mainly just her doing the valve covers. They're a little light on the edges, but man, that just gives it character because I can say me and her did it. Because if it was perfect, nobody would point it out. If anybody points out why they're messed up, be like, yo, me and my 4-year-old did that. Judge us. Like, man, look, we painted the little valley cover right here black. We're going to do a black water pump. It's going to be black now, boys. She's going to be so slick. But yeah, as I was saying before, I got distracted by all the, pretty new paint. We're going to shave the firewall. I got a new Detroit speed panel. The same panel I got in my car, which I'll show you guys here in a second. Show you what it's going to look like. But yeah, we're going to change everything. Going to move all the wiring. If you look back here right now, we got all the wiring coming out of one of these holes in the firewall right here. We're going to change that. We're going to move all the wiring down low where you can't see it. Just cleans it up. Another thing I did this past weekend is change out my, what are these, coils? Little spark makers. Put Corvette style ones on there. I just think those look a lot better. Size reference, no rust on them. Just a better look, man. But yeah, we're gonna do a lot of changes in the next, probably this weekend. Hopefully I have time to drop this subframe and go ahead and get started on grinding and prepping the firewall for the Detroit speed panel. Man, that thing is gonna be sick. Come here, check this out. This is what it's gonna look like right here, boss. Not quite like that. Don't look up down there. Ain't gonna get no Detroit speed subframe. You silly. But that's what we're gonna have right there. Nice Detroit speed panel. No, we ain't looking at the subframe. We ain't doing that again. That car back there, it is not getting boost. This one right here is kind of like my baby. The one that I can go out and beat the brakes on. And the family don't really ride in this one. This one is not really designed for family use. They can follow behind me, but yeah, that's why I'm building this one. This one's a 427 LS3 based blueprint engine, TKO 5-speed, so it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be reliable, all motor. It's got the Holley. I put the Holley stuff on it. It had the fast. I'm getting rid of all the fast stuff on here. Besides the regulator, I might use that because I'm just cheap. But yeah, all the other stuff is getting ditched. Probably gonna put new fuel lines because I saw underneath the car, these fuel lines are starting to crack. Just not the best, We're gonna change out all that to more of like a Feeling like I got my heel bar. She's gonna be real nice. I feel like it's gonna be slick. Got some wheels. Yes, I haven't even drove on these really. I drove on them a little bit with this setup. But man, I tell you, it's gonna be like a whole new one of these. Let me tell you, I've just started working on this one in the past, I think past weekend, and it has been the best experience ever. Because like with this car right here, I built this car with my dad, and a couple friends of mine, and a lot of the in which are now dead in the grave, and it's kind of like a weight on my shoulders of this car. Like I would never sell this car because this is my car, but like not having those people to like bounce ideas off of and stuff, it kind of hurts. And then the people that I did trust with ideas, they like just sometimes they take my ideas and like run and laugh at me, and I kind of like drifted away from who I was, like building my cars. And I started buying all this, like I bought a Supra, I bought all these like weird cars that really weren't like what I wanted. It was just somebody told me like, oh, if you buy these cars, it'll grow your social media. Well, I don't really care about that. What I always cared about was this old little Camaro. I've always cared about this Camaro, and that's what I'm going to enjoy this spring. And let me tell you, last weekend with this car and my daughter has been the best weekend I've had in a long time. Like, dude, seeing her like learn and like the things that we're doing with this car, irreplaceable, especially at her age, at 4 years old. Like, nobody, I mean, dude, she's learning how to paint, and I'm gonna probably wait until she's about 5 and a half to teach her how to weld. I can't wait. I really enjoy spending time with my daughter and just growing, making memories, and just having a good time with her. And it's just been a really good time up here in the shop here lately, working on the Camaro, working on this one. Like we're gonna make almost a 2.0, I guess you want to call it. I don't know what you want to call it, but like this car right here, I'm putting not as much money, but like I've have parts that I've taken off this car, CCWs and rear end. I got seats. I'm gonna probably change up the seats, but like I don't know. It's so funny because she picked out the color for the valve covers. I would have never painted them purple. We went to the auto parts store. She loved the purple, so we painted them purple. It's been a great experience, and like anybody watching my videos that's lost a parent will probably relate with me. Like if you built something with your dad and now that he's gone, it's very hard. It's hard for me to even talk about it without breaking down in tears. But like being able to relive my childhood with my daughter, almost like I see her, I see myself within her. Like not just because she looks like me, it's because she has the same interests as me. It's so crazy. It's awesome. I love it. So I got go-karts, and like all this shit's just gonna keep her out of trouble. It's gonna get her in trouble, I know. It's just like this car. This car got me in a lot of trouble, but it's got me in the kind of trouble that is a slap on the wrist. It's not. I didn't kill nobody. I didn't rob nobody. I ain't hurt nobody with my cars, man. Like this car hobby is a great thing to get your kids into, man. It really is, because they won't have money for drugs. They won't have money for drugs. They won't have money for shit because they'll be all tied up in cars. But like these cars, I can always cash out on my car, even though I would never want to. I could always sell this car and get a majority, or part out my car and get a majority of my money back. You can't do that with drugs and acting stupid with your friends on the weekend. And a lot of people hate on that shit because I've chose to live this lifestyle. I don't hate you for living yours. So enjoy your life, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Got many, many more coming, man. See you guys in the next one.